We're sitting in Oldenburg's new cellar in its tasting room. We're about to do a little tasting of the 2019 vintage reds and actually some of the whites as well. Last month I said I'd give you an update of the red wines, and that's what we're going to do today. With me, Nic, chief taster. Then we have Etienne. Etienne helps us on the viticultural side of things, and also on the winemaking side. He gives us some independent thoughts. And Vanessa's over here on my right. Vanessa's my wife, for you viewers who didn't know that. And it's very exciting to be in this wonderful tasting room because it's embedded within the cellar, and so you can actually, in the background, you can hear the guys sort of working on the wines, and it's great to be tasting these 2019 vintages. Nic, what are you looking to get out of this tasting?
I mean, this is just a little bit of an idea, just to show what we've got, to see the potential of the year. Yeah, so 2019 was an extremely challenging year. We hit the tail end of the drought, which made winemaking quite tricky. So it was definitely not a year for recipe winemaking. We had to think out of the box. But luckily at Oldenburg, the vineyards were in top shape, and we managed to put out some really good wines. We were quite down on previous vintages, 43% down. But we had lovely small berries, lots of concentration. And today is just about coming out, just tasting all the wines. They're in a very raw state, so I think Adrian and Vanessa will probably be red teased and full of acid after this session. But it's just to see the potential out there. I've come with a very different philosophy on how to make some of the wines, especially the Syrah and the Grenache. We've kept back the extraction. We've done quite a lot of whole bunch fermentation. So it's going to be interesting to see the experiments that we did with natural yeast versus inoculated yeast, and also whole bunch on the Syrah versus crushed and destemmed. So
just quickly, these. We have a lot of bottles on this table, a lot of small bottles. I mean, I've got Cab S T1 OV11 2019. That's the vintage. Yeah. And then we have sort of 4,000 liters. So what do we do here? How does that work?
I mean, I think we're going to start off with the white. So we'll do the Chennons first.
Okay.
Start off with the unoaked, and then work towards the Chenin that's in barrel, and then the same with the Chardonnays. And then we've got two barrels of Viognier. So
lovely.
Got a little sample of the Viognier.
Sneak preview of that. And these are just sort of from particular parts of the vineyard.
Basically. So these are from all our different components. So what's nice about our new cellar is that we've got a lot of really small little tanks. With not having a lot of pressure during the harvest, with a lot of fruit ripening at the same time, I could really micro-vinify everything. So I've really, in some blocks, even picked out 3-4 different parcels.
Fantastic.
Which I've kept separate, which I've treated in different ways. And today's the day to see that what worked, what didn't work, or see what really sparked. So
I don't know about you, Nic, but I'm getting thirsty.
Me too, yeah.